And the first part of the Swedish death metal scene was mainly based in Stockholm and around Entombed especially. And it was that ultra thick guitar sound and the kind of hardcore influenced songs. And that was the Swedish death metal scene originally. But in 1991, it turned up another scene in Gothenburg with a slightly different sound. Especially with the bands At the Gates and Dissection, who used more melodies, more minor chords and moody feelings and a bit of Swedish folk music and strange stuff in there. And it caught on, and those bands became big as hell. Even though this Dissection is usually fitted into the black metal scene, but I think they were always a death metal band, even with a very satanic and dark image. And those bands spawned, so many imitators. It's just crazy. Entombed the Dismember never did that, but just a few bands. But At the Gates and Dissection spawned, I think, Dark Tranquility and In Flames among the first, who took that one step further and even more melodic. And then today in Sweden, so many bands like, I don't know, Sonic Syndicate or Soilwork or Guardian. I mean, there are hundreds of bands like that in Sweden. And I also think that At the Gates and Dissection inspired thousands of bands in the US, metalcore bands, that used the sound and the melodies to create something new. So that Gothenburg sound is probably the most successful part of the Swedish death metal scene ever. But the problem is that At the Gates and Dissection are still the best. They are the greatest, and nobody has ever been near of doing what they did, because what they did was so unique and so great.